Hi everyone! Finally, we're doing our review on the new Disney Beautifully line, and this is the limited edition Wickedly Beautiful collection that they just released, and it's kind of a good
juxtaposition.
I was gonna say that.
Juxtaposition of good versus evil.
Correct. She said it. We actually only bought the princess stuff because sometimes I just want to feel like a princess. So we didn't, and we can't afford the whole line. One day maybe, but right now no. So we bought kind of what the things that kind of caught our eye. We're not makeup junkies. We just kind of started getting into makeup not too long ago, and so we're not complete experts. We don't have a lot of high-end things, and this is considered a high-end makeup, and so we will do our best to give you what our reaction is to this makeup line. And you can test for yourself if you like it or not. Okay?
First, I guess we'll just talk about the two polishes that we have. There's 8 polishes in the line, 4 princess, 4 villains, but the 2 that we picked up were these 2. Is Off to the Ball. This is the Cinderella blue. And this one is Ocean Mist, which is basically like Ariel's tail. Of these 2, I really like Ocean Mist more. I have them on my nails right now. If you could tell, they're chipping though. I've had them on for like 5 days. It's time to change them. But that's what they respectively would look like. In terms of formula, these formulas are pretty good. I would say maybe the glitter polishes are a little bit better because this cream one, I did run into a few problems. It did chip on me like a couple of days after I applied it. That might be the nature of the polish though. I feel like creams, especially pastels, like really light colors, it's very hard to get an even coverage and then have it like stay on your nail for that long. But actually the Ocean Mist has worn very beautifully. There's very minimal chipping, and if there was wearing, it was only at the tips. So I think for $8.95 they're pretty good. If you want like closer looks at these, we'll link the post down below where we talked about it in our blog, because we did do individual swatches and pictures photographed in the sunlight and stuff like that. So check it out if you're interested in that.
So our next review, we will do the glosses. So we got 3 of the glosses. The first one is called Enchanted Slumber. That is the Aurora one, and it's this beautiful gold glitter with a kind of clear base lip gloss. And the next one is Stroke of Midnight, and that is the Cinderella gloss, and it's a pearly, snowy, kind of frosty glitters, also with a clear base. And then the last one that we got was Mysterious Mermaid, and it is a coral but closer to a pinkish coral color with gold micro glitters in it. So they're really pretty. I would say of the 3, because we've used all 3 and kind of tried to wear them all day. Of the 3, I think the weakest is probably the Ariel, which is the Mysterious Mermaid gloss. The consistency of it is very different from the other 2 glitter glosses. I think probably because it's also a cream formula, and it's a little bit more watery than I would have expected a high-end gloss to be. But the other 2, the Cinderella and the Aurora one, are both, they have a very kind of honey-like consistency. And I know you're thinking, you know, glitter on your lips, but the glitters in it is like a micro glitter, and it's very beautiful, and they go beautifully on any lip glosses that you use. And if you just put it in kind of like the middle section of your lips, it gives your lips that plump, full effect. I would definitely recommend this Enchanted Slumber gloss Aurora, which is surprising because I would think Aurora would be blue or pink, but they chose gold for Aurora. But this is probably the best one.
Okay, so the last thing that we picked up from the line is the the Wickedly Beautiful quad, and this is the one in Enchanted Kiss, and it's the neutrals palette, of course. Looks like that. It comes with a cream color here, matte cream. It also comes with a matte brown, soft brown. It's very good for blending. It comes with this kind of corally peachy color and this dark matte brown with gold and green glitters in it. I do think they blend very well, and I love the this cream color right here. It's actually a very wonderful
cream color. It blends really well. It's very pigmented. They feel really great on the skin. The only one that I would say gives you more fallout than the others would be that dark brown shade with the glitters. For some reason, you just have to be slightly more careful with that color because it does fall out more than the other two. I also have the pink on my cheeks right now as a blush, and I've used the brown as a bronze. The eyeshadow as a blush actually has a very beautiful kind of sun-kissed look to it in the sun. It's got kind of warm golden tones to it once you sort of blend it out onto your cheeks, so I would actually recommend that to use that because it's very, very beautiful. If you don't want to look too matchy-matchy with like pink on your eyes and pink on your cheeks, that's why I did two different colors today. So those are the swatches there for you guys, and we also have swatches in our blog, which we'll post again below. I know you're getting tired of us saying that, but we also do. So those are kind of the intro to the products. Now I guess we'll talk about what we didn't like about the line.
When you go to the store, it's located at Vault 28 at Downtown Disney, or you can find it at certain stores inside Disneyland California Adventures. We saw it at Elias & Company, but mainly you can get it at Vault 28. You can't swatch the products, which is really a hindrance in kind of what items you want to purchase, because if you don't know how well the makeup performs, like you kind of don't want to be spending $30 on like a palette that you don't know necessarily is going to work out for you, or like $15 for a lip gloss that maybe is just water, you know. So they keep it behind like a plastic case or a plastic display where you can see it, but I mean, unless they let you play with it and touch it to feel if you like the textures or whatever, I think that's really a hindrance. And the only reason why we were able to play with it at all was because we went to the launch of Beautifully right when it opened. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to see how it performed. So I would say, like, if you were going to tote it around as a high-end makeup, like kind of just let people test it, or at least have testers out. Like Sephora has testers out, and so
MAC,
any counter normally would have testers, but unfortunately Disney doesn't, so that kind of puts a damper on things.
I guess the second damper, and we all know these about Disney products, is the price. Quad is
$27.95.
$27.95. The lip glosses were $8.90.
Those are nail polishes.
Nail polishes. Nail polishes were $8.95, and the lip glosses were $14.95. So it wasn't cheap. So the only thing is, if you're an annual pass holder, I got 20% off because we're premium pass holders. You also get, I think it was either 15 or 10% off if you're a deluxe pass holder. I'm not sure about the California pass holders. I'm not sure about the prices for those. But you do get a discount. So when we bought all of this, it came out to be $70 to $80 for all the stuff that we bought. Plus we got this
free tote. I don't know why we got one.
So I mean, they didn't tell us why we got the tote. So anyway, that's
a nice bonus.
I don't mind so much this is a cardboard packaging. I think it's kind of a cute packaging.
It's a cute design.
It doesn't have a mirror, and sometimes I just feel like I want a mirror, especially if Disney is saying that this is going to be a hard-working makeup line that you use every day, which I do, and I did use every day, and I agree with that. But if I want to take it out, I do kind of wish that I had a mirror with it, or even had a little makeup applicators. And I know some people don't use them, but when you're in a hurry and you need to just grab one palette, it would be nice to just have all of that included. You know.
Also, these lip glosses, I don't know if you can tell from this, but they're basically just stickers, and I don't know, I feel like they could have had somehow etched it on or something like that, or imprinted it on or something.
$15.
Because the Beautifully nail polishes have imprint on them. Like this is basically just on the glass itself. Like, I know they know how to do this. I don't know why they decided to opt for stickers, which is fine because it's cute and all, but I think it would have looked more luxurious had it been just engraved on there somehow, like embossed on there.
Right, even the top of these,
they're just stickers.
They're just stickers. And so it's like, oh, come on, Disney. I'm paying a lot of money for this. Like, give me something more. So,
But of course, being Disney fans, we're just eating it up. Like, oh my gosh, we need to buy it.
actually, I do like the makeup.
Yeah.
I think if you're a makeup junkie and
Like, you have
already
a lot in your collection.
a lot in the collection, and if you have MAC, if you have Urban Decay, if you have those colors, it's probably not something that you're going to be interested in just because you probably have something better
Or similar.
to it in your collection. But for us, you know, it's pretty good. I liked it a lot. And like I said, a good thing that we kind of accidentally found out how to, like the other utilities of it was I used this as the 5-minute makeup challenge. And I was like, I don't have time to get bronzer and blush, so I decided to use these 2 colors. And it worked out really well, and I used it the next day to go out actually. So it is a very versatile package palette. Wow. Good morning. Hello. Drugs. No.
Bring it
just
back.
kidding.
Let's bring it back.
The next line that's coming out, if you guys didn't already know, is the Belle line that's coming out
Sometime in spring, so it should
in a
be
few months.
showing up very soon.
So I'm
excited for
very
that.
excited about
Yeah.
that.
So if you're wondering why there was no Belle within these princesses, that's probably why they
Right.
didn't include her, because she was having her own line.
Right. That after Belle is Pocahontas, which I'm totally excited about because Pocahontas is almost a lost princess at this moment. I don't really see much about her, so I'm very excited with the colors that they could bring for Pocahontas.
Yeah.
So, you know, they said that for every season there's going to be new polishes, new eyeshadows, new glosses. If you have any questions, leave them below and we will try and answer them as fast as possible.
Okay, please like and subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for more Disney fun. We will see you in our next video. Bye.